Hey guys, welcome back to Purely Walking. It's me, Ellie again, and today have I got a video for you because we are going to list the top 5 most powerful and influential women in the Dominican Republic. This is talking about power and influence much more than only money. Of course, some of these women, as you will see, do have a lot of money, but just the way as well as they've influenced the sector they're in. So without further ado, let's get into it. Guys, let me remind you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. My name is Ellie, and on this channel we talk about everything Dominican Republic, how things work around here, what things cost, and of course purely walking around the places that I think that you might want to see. So go ahead and subscribe right now. So where did I get the names that I'm going to be listing over here? Well, Forbes Dominican Republic actually has a list of the most powerful women of the Dominican Republic. They do this year after year. People just basically promote a certain person, and because of their trajectory and because of how influential they are in their sector, they choose that person to be featured on that year's article. So what I did was I shopped around the Forbes list of this year, last year, and a few other years and chose my favorite candidates to be the most influential women in the Dominican Republic as of right now. Some of the results that I'm going to be talking about may shock you, others might not, but still I think I came up with a pretty good list of women that are very powerful, very influential in their sectors, and I'm going to explain exactly why. Number 5 is none other than Marilady Paulino. Marilady Paulino has had her best year ever, and she has Olympics, but she also won practically every race she went to afterward. So Marilady Paulino is in this top 5 list that is of low income status, that they can also make it in life and have a good and successful career. So she is basically encouraging a lot of women around the world, and of course in the Dominican Republic, and lots of young girls as well, that if you can dream it and you work hard, you can do whatever you want. I also love the interviews that she gives. She always seems so sincere and honest and open, and a very humble person at heart. So Marilady, I am so proud of you. I'm proud to be Dominican like you, and you are definitely on the top of my list today for the most powerful and influential women in the Dominican Republic as of 2024. Number 4 is Lucille Hilman. This is not a name that you would hear in the press or on the media, but she is very, very amazing. She is the CEO of Dominican Watchman National, which is one of the top companies, if not the top company, on private security in the Dominican Republic. But not only that, she is also the president of the Chamber of Commerce of Santo Domingo. Her biography also says that she founded a company called Alarma 24. So she is very into all the security type of industry, and it amazes me how she was able to reach the top as CEO of Dominican Watchman National, because this seems to be an industry that is basically dominated by men as far as I could tell. I mean, when you talk about private security and alarm systems and things like that, you don't really think about a woman as CEO, don't you? So when I saw Lucille Hilman's trajectory, I was pretty amazed. And her bio also says that she actually helps out women. As she was reaching the top of her game, she actually helped out and built paths for other women to go through as well. So she is known not only for her trajectory in the industry and the private sector and the Chamber of Commerce, but she also helps out other women who want to have that good career in the private sector. Number 3 is a very well-known name in Dominican public life, and that is Liisa Almanar. This woman is amazing. Liisa Almanar is a top lawyer in the Dominican Republic. She is very much in the business sector, but not only is she killing it in the business sector, this woman also gives off her knowledge and participates in important reforms in the DR. So whenever the public life of Dominican Republic is at stake, she is participating, she's on her game, she's giving off her knowledge and her input in these processes. For example, she was involved in the labor reforms, the judicial reforms, electoral reforms, social security reforms, tax reforms, and even constitutional reforms. So she is very, very involved in these processes, and it doesn't stop there. She was actually the main promoter of a law called Competitiveness and Industrial Innovation that was approved in December of 2007. Right now, Cecilia Almanar is the Executive Vice President of AIRD, which is the Association of Industrial Businesses of the Dominican Republic. She is also Vice President of the Council on Social Security. She is a member of the Economic and Social Council, and she is also a member of the Directive Council for Pro-Industry. So basically, if there is an industrial complex or association of businesses, basically Cecilia Almanar is somewhere to be found around there. Now, my last two picks are powerhouse women. Not only do they combine influence in their sectors, but also a lot of money. So these are women whose last names you might recognize because their families are some of the richest in the country. Number two is Liisa Bonetti. She is currently the president of Grupo CID since 2015 when her father left her the position. Grupo CID is one of the biggest names here in the Dominican Republic when it comes to business. This group owns supermarkets like Superpola, La Sirena, and they even own brands of mass consumption products such as Aceite Crisol and a lot of other brands that are well known here in the country. They are also the owners of El Escogido, which is a very extremely popular baseball team here in DR. So not only does Liisa preside and is president over Grupo CID, but she is also very much involved in academics because she was a member of the Academic Council of Barna Business School, which is one of the highly top-rated graduate schools here in the country. And she was also president of AIRD. Aside from that, Liisa used to be the president of the National Association for Young Entrepreneurs, ANGE. So Liisa Bonetti basically combines power, industry, business, a lot of money. And now we get to my number one pick, and that is Amelia Vini. You heard her last name right. She is the sister to Felipe Vini, which is one of the most, if not the most, richest man in the Dominican Republic. Their family owns Inicia, which is a huge business conglomerate. They make so much money, it's not even funny. And I detail a little bit about their businesses in that video I made on the billionaires of the Dominican Republic. So if you want, you can go check that out. As for Amelia Vini herself, not only is she obviously a partner in Inicia, she is also a member of the directive councils and the investment councils of that group, but she is also the president of the talent committee of Inicia Educación. This is a fund that invests in factors that might change and make the national education system better. She is the first Dominican woman to be awarded Businesswoman of the Year by the She Is Foundation. And of course, she is highly involved in everything that has to do with bettering our Dominican education system, which needs so much help right now. She was recently in the United Nations as well, giving a speech on the importance of education and investing in education. So Amelia Vini does it all. She has the family business, which generates billions of dollars. She also has Inicia Educación, and she is involved socially in trying to change the education sector in the Dominican Republic, and that is why she is my first choice as the most influential woman in the Dominican Republic. If you've come to the end of my video, thank you so very much. You're the best. And I hope that you subscribe if you haven't already. Also, comment down below what other types of videos you'd like to see on this channel. I am making a list of your requests and checking it twice, just like Santa Claus. So I think that you guys will engage more and more with this content as long as you guys write me your suggestions and what you want to see, and I'll be sure to put those on my list to record. So guys, thank you so much for your support. We reached over 8,000 subscribers already, and I am super ecstatic. I never thought I'd even reach like 1,000 subscribers. So 8,000 is a lot more than I've expected, but I'm going for more, guys. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. I'm sending you all my hugs from sunny Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, and this is me signing out. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.